I got really frustrated with one guy and ended up winning and told him to get off my floor. And he didn't like that very much. And I was almost banned from LA Fitness forever.
LA Fitness lost my respect when they broke the rim and didn't replace it for like 2 months.
We used to play there quite a bit, though.
Yeah.
When I first moved up here.
The LA Fitness on 116th and Cumberland.
Yeah.
I believe LA Fitness is some hot water for making it extremely difficult to cancel memberships.
Really?
Yeah.
Just nationwide?
Yes.
It's so funny when I was going to the gym today.
I wonder if I still have an LA Fitness membership.
When I was going... Dude, that's true. That's very possible. Welcome to The Cover, where three Hoosier friends judge books by their covers and movies by their trailers.
That's right. I'm Brett, here with my fellow Indiana natives, Remington and Marcus, ready to dive into the stories that keep us up all night and occasionally put us to sleep.
Whether you're a bookworm, movie buff, or just here for the witty banter, we've got you covered.
Each week, we'll dissect a different book or movie, sharing fun facts, hot takes, and moments that make Marcus cry. Spoiler alert, we're not experts, but we're definitely opinionated.
From literary masterpieces to blockbuster flops, nothing is safe from our snarky reviews and wild tangents. Who knew Hoosiers could be this entertaining?
So grab your popcorn and reading glasses because we're about to embark on a hilarious journey through the pages and screens that shape our lives. Or at least our weekends.
You're listening to The Cover. Let's get the show on the road before one of our kids wakes up.
I'm ready. Welcome to The Cover Podcast. I'm your host, Brett Wiggins, as always.
It sounded like you wanted us to finish.
I thought he was going to have me interrupt him again.
Well, no, I was thinking about why is Rem so ready to go, and I'm just piecing things together. The coffee. I got you, man. We got it, dude. We got it. As always,
I didn't drink coffee.
No. Yeah.
I'm with you now.
To my left is
Yes, it.
Marcus Mangus. Sitting to my right is Sir
Remington Ramsey.
We answer 9 questions most of the time every week about one of your favorite books or movies. Special birthday episode for me tonight. One of my favorites. Sir Remington, what are we covering?
Brett, I'm going to venture to say that we're going to break the trend of the consistent episodes that you said it was the best drink ever.
Yeah, I agree.
This is straight motor oil.
It took me back to, as world traveler, every European vacation I was on in my early 20s, where we would be at a bar at 1 a.m. and it'd be like, oh, they have absinthe here?
So
Isn't that like illegal?
So I was trying to go with something that was gin based. And
I mean, I
because,
think
we're talking about Europe.
Maybe it's
here,
me as a
England.
dumb American.
You sound like you're from London.
London. I am so bad at accents. I am so bad.
Oh, man. My cousin
Sound
has the
like
same
you're from
accent
London.
for all of them.
Australia.
Everything.
Yeah.
Japanese.
What?
Yeah, it's all the same.
No.
His Spanish, Japanese, and British are all the same. It's just...
I don't even know what to say.
None of them are close. Can someone turn on that?
Yeah, I was just going to say, we
Lava
got
lamp.
You go ahead.
Here we
Tell
go.
us,
You
what
ready?
are we-
I got to get this on, too.
4 Jack the lads found themselves seriously heavily in debt to an East End hardman and his enforcers after a crooked card game. Overhearing their neighbors in the next flat plotting to hold up a group of out-of-their-depth drug growers, our heroes decide to stitch up the robbers in turn. In a way, the confusion really starts when a pair of antique double-barreled shotguns go missing in a completely different scam. This movie is Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, 1998, R rating, 1 hour, 47 minutes runtime, featuring Jason Flemyng, Dexter Fletcher, Nick Moran, Jason Statham, and his debut, director Guy Ritchie.
Pretty good.
Jason Statham's debut?
Jason Statham's debut and Vinnie Jones' debut, arguably the two biggest stars in the movie.
Vinnie Jones, who is Chris the Enforcer.
Yes.
Yeah, he was. There's a number of faces. I was trying to tell. Actually, your dad and mom stopped over at our house to say hi today, and I was trying to tell him
This is definitely a Tammy movie.
Oh yeah, she loves it.
many of the British actors in this. You're like, I've seen that face. I know that person. I don't know their name.
Yeah, only handful of them like made it over to American cinema, and those are the ones. Yeah, Jason Statham's obviously the biggest one.
It took me a minute, but Jason Flemyng, who plays Tom, the redheaded guy,
Yeah.
I knew that I knew him from something. I was like, what is it? What is it? What is it? And then I figured it out. Do you know what it is, Remington?
What yours is?
Yeah, you should know this. I think we've talked about it before.
Oh man, I can picture it. I didn't until you said that. I haven't pictured it yet.
What do we got, Marcus? What is it?
It's the Jungle Book.
The Jungle Book,
like the
original
1994.
Yes,
the Jungle
with the
Book
snake.
Yeah.
I did know him.
Yep.
So I believe this is the snake that my wife was scared to death
Yeah.
of.
Probably.
And then we rewatched it maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and it's not the best production.
I'll tell you right now, I'm
Right?
still going to be scared of it.
Still scared
Just
of
like
snake?
Indiana Jones. Remember that snake's coming out of the skull of Indiana Jones?
That is really scary though, because it's a real snake.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real.
Oh, you're
snake.
saying this is not a real
You're
snake?
saying
I
that
think
huge anaconda wasn't a real snake? Python, whatever it was?
Don't want none unless you. What do we know going into it?
Got buns
so
hung.
this is my
Saladins.
pick. This is my pick. So I will tell you, this was one of those late night. Everybody's left the party. Someone asks, "Have you ever seen fill in the
Yeah.
blank?"
Yeah.
And you're like, "No." They're like, "We're watching it," and mind blown at the end.
That's a good one too, because it's like an hour and a half ish.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quick.
It's quick.
Yeah.
I think it's the first movie I ever witnessed with a twist ending like it has, where I just appreciated it so much at the time because it was first.
Gosh, for someone with OCD, this movie gives you anxiety like you would not believe. Like it's Mr. Magoo for criminals.
Meaning you're nervous for them, sort of thing. Or
Yeah, you're constantly like they're constantly screwing it up.
dude,
Not
that's
seeing the
how
other
I
side.
typically feel. Like I will feel that way watching a cartoon. I will get anxiety
Yeah.
for this
Like
movie. I
Wile E.
don't feel it at
Coyote
all.
kind of thing. Like
I can enjoy this for some reason.
really?
Yeah.
I love how the movie sets it up. This is what's interesting about cinema. The movie tells you who to cheer for. In reality, all of these groups are idiots and
Yeah, all
criminals,
criminals.
doing
Yeah, yeah,
wrong things. But the movie tells you who we should be cheering for. And I guess in reality, they're not openly looking for violence, whereas the other ones are like violent criminals.
They're a
These
little more
guys-
relatable.
Yeah,
A little more.
These
while
guys
they
just
are
want to make some
criminals.
money.
Yes.
They're doing wrong things, but in the end, they're not.
I have a point about this later, for
Really?
sure. Mm-hmm.
So you're cheering for them, but in the end, like the twists and turns and the ending. So here's what's funny: the ending keeps you. As soon as it's about to end, they find out about the guns,
Yep.
and the dude is about to throw them off. And I had to finish this movie today
Yeah.
at the office, and I had a hard stop to get into the next call, and I had to pause the movie for an hour. So I had no idea if
That you
they
don't-
called him or not. And then I push play, and they still don't tell you.
So
and I was like,
was this your first time seeing it?
I think so. I think I had, just like you were saying. Have you ever seen it? We
Yep.
watched it at the end of the party, and I was half watching. I've definitely seen Snatch. I don't know if I've seen this from start to finish, and it did not disappoint.
Oh yeah, I definitely remembered that. I remembered enough of it, but I didn't remember it until I was like halfway through, and I was
Yep.
like, "Oh yes."
Once Rory
because it's
Breaker,
been 20 years since I've seen this.
once Rory Breaker get introduced, that's when I start remembering a lot more
Yeah.
stuff. But yeah, before then, not a whole lot from the beginning. By the way, we're screening in the background. Why do they have a 5-digit valuable espresso machine in this apartment?
They
Yeah.
stole
Flat.
it.
Yeah, because yeah, these are all the
Okay.
like the things
These
they
are all
would
the
never
things they've
have
stolen.
that they stole.
Okay. That makes sense. Good
What
call,
is
Marcus.
absinthe?
It's a
Is it
liqueur, right?
Is
It's
it
a-
gasoline? Is it gasoline
I don't
with
know what
licorice
it is.
in it?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
It's that black licorice taste though.
Holy cow!
You guys have definitely had drinks that I've made with them in it, but this was the most that it ever called for.
Well, it was uncalled for. I will say that.
It's definitely
It's called Obituary.
I haven't figured out why, man.
Obituary is the name of the drink.
Obituary.
You know what this movie? You know what this
Cocktail or
movie
something.
reminds me of more than any other movie. I mean, obviously, Snatch is very similar to it, but with all the different like Anchorman-esque with all the different gangs coming together.
Mm-hmm.
This movie reminds me of Gangs of New York.
I gotta watch it.
Oh, you haven't seen
so
it?
much
You've seen
recently.
Gangs in New York,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Did this movie kind of make you feel that way with like all the different people coming together for their, like, to fight each other from all the different causes? Like,
But in Gangs in New York, do none of them realize? All, like for this,
Not in the same
No.
way.
Got it.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's
It
what I
just-
love about the ending is just everybody. Like one of the last quotes is, "What are you doing here?" What it just really completely summarizes how everybody's
Yeah.
feeling in that moment.
now, but you hadn't seen this for a while either, right?
No, dude, it's been about probably 20 years or so.
But you remember, do you like it left that big of a? Did you remember the twist at the end?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's what left a big.
Once the guns are being cocked and the music is starting to, and the soundtrack on this is awesome. This is we used to we skateboarded a lot in high school, and this was definitely like many of these songs were on the playlist for that. But I once the guns are being cocked, the music starts. It's like dun 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 dun. From there till the end is just.
What is it? What kind of music is that? It's like Italian.
It's British.
Yes.
I think it's British.
British?
Oh, I would have went Italian as well.
Spanish or Italian is what I feel. Or
pizza
almost,
pie.
or almost.
I would have
yeah.
to hear it again, but I feel like there's a ton of like British bands.
Oh, for
that-
sure.
Oh yeah, he's talking about the
The very
scoring at
last-
the beginning.
At the
though.
beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
It's
they
Italian.
play a bunch of British bands in this, and I like that style.
You like the
a lot.
Ramones? And,
Yeah, I like that style a lot.
30-second
Retro punk.
synopsis. Marcus does 9 words. I do slam poetry. I think he's ready.
No.
No? Okay. We'll come back. Slam poetry, here we go. Do you aspire to watch hours of character development before you get into the meat and potatoes of the story? Watch Lord of the Rings. Would you rather dive right into the chaos at 100 miles an hour? This movie's for you.
Mm-hmm.
This crew is what happens if any group of guys from high school stayed friends and never developed beyond wanting to always have $20 in their pocket, drink and smoke a little on the weekend with their boys, all while having zero aspirations of starting a family. Guys,
Well, that's why
this
you like
was
this movie.
almost me. $100,000. If they would have just split that into 4 down payments on homes at the time and opened short-term rentals, they could have cash flowed themselves into financial peace and prosperity. Or at least that's what Remington tells me. Why does every non-American style poker game place such a heavy emphasis on bluffing and reading your enemies versus analytics? Our country is so soft. Respect. This movie produced more dudes who thought they could hit it big growing weed in their parents' basement than it probably gets credit for. Rory Breaker, one of my favorite characters of all time. How about that passed out girl handling that machine gun like a champ? You are going to have to work very hard to
Dude.
stay alive, Nick. Joke's on you, Mr. Breaker. Is Chris the most respectable enforcer you've ever met? I'm not sure, but Tom Soap, Eddie, and Bacon make for one of my all-time favorite criminal quartets.
Nice.
Thank you.
Well done.
Rem, you were coming to a point. What do you got?
What do you mean?
You were like, dude.
I was putting things together about this character right here, Vinny. So Vinny, who ends up being
Vinny,
almost-
actual name, Chris.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Character
Big
name. Yeah.
Chris. Yeah,
Big Chris.
Big Chris, Little Chris. Which did you think he killed? That kid got killed.
I
For a
did.
second.
Yeah, they made it look like he.
Yes.
That made me
Did
sad.
a couple of things in that scene where you thought that
I guess we'll just have to get into this because my take was, is Big Chris the good guy?
Maybe. I mean,
think
he
he
definitely is rewarded at the end of the movie.
no, what he
He's
is
a dad?
He's a justice. He's justice. He serves justice. If you deserve it, you deserve it.
Also,
And
he
if
was
you
working
don't,
for a crook, though.
But
Harry was a crook.
Yeah, but he was just
True,
collecting
but
money that
he-
was due.
He technically didn't know that Harry was cheating him out of the car. For all he knows, this was
Agreed.
legitimate
His muscle.
things. But I loved how he beats up all these people, all this. But anytime his son curses or anything,
Yeah.
he's like, "No, we got standards here."
Yeah.
The tanning bed one is so funny.
It's a great scene.
It's the best scene, I think.
You think that's your favorite
I
scene?
think it's my favorite scene when he just keeps slamming the tanning bed down on the guy. And you don't know,
He
by
talks
the way,
about the tan. He's like,
when
by the
they're-
time this tan fades.
when they're walking in, like, you are not thinking they're walking into a tanning bed place. And you see this kid walking in, you're like, what is going on? And then you realize he's in a tanning bed.
What you know, budget on this movie?
So funny.
I can find
I
out.
feel like
I think it was about $43.
dude. I'm telling you, they balled out on a budget. They're probably like, well, what's the scene going to be? There's a tanning salon next door. Let's ask him
I
if
don't
we can
think
record.
Guy Ritchie
there.
was very big before this, was he? He couldn't have been.
I
No.
think he's a pretty small guy for the most part. Maybe like 5'8".
Yeah, budget was under £1 million.
Oh wow.
Opening
Million
weekend.
quid?
Weekend was 143,000. Gross U.S. and Canada ended up being 3.7 million. But this is
So
a
not
cult
big.
classic.
This is a cult classic. This is a streaming
Cult classic.
Never die.
Yeah, you
this
bought the
is-
DVD,
Yeah.
you rented it.
Probably not a super popular episode of The Cover.
We'll see.
Don't tell
We'll
them.
see.
They're the ones listening.
So here's what's crazy about it. This is what people overseas, perhaps in Germany,
Oh, they might.
perchance, would know that Vinnie Jones was not originally known as an actor. He's a footballer. In fact, he wasn't even supposed to be in this movie. He was in jail for beating up his neighbor.
Nice.
It's like, so they totally typecasted this dude, but he was a footballer for years, and then he goes down as a pretty good actor. I mean, look at this crazy. Okay, so
He kind of looks like Kristaps Porzingis.
he was in Snatch, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, X-Men, Euro Trip.
Oh wow.
One of Nate's favorite. Three Musketeers, MacGyver, The Big Ugly Gentleman. I mean, this dude's
Was
been
he
in a
always
lot.
playing an enforcer, gangster?
I mean, yeah.
beat you
Yeah,
up type
basically.
guy? Yeah.
I don't know. What was he in Euro Trip, Nate? Just a lovable, fun-loving guy.
He's definitely one of Guy Ritchie's guys.
9 words to Marcus. Marcus, what's our 9 words to sum up Lockstock?
Okay. 4 small-time criminals get into something much bigger.
Oh, I like. Very good. I love these two guys too.
Teasing it out.
These
This
two guys
dude.
are awesome.
By the way, I wrote this down during this scene. Is that like good guys never go to plan something in a strip club?
Yeah.
Just bad guys.
Yeah, that's true.
Like if you were a cop, why not just hang out near the strip club and just listen to the
All the bad
conversations
guys?
that are happening? Because
I'm sure. By the way,
because
I'm sure
I'm-
there are cops who have claimed, "Well, I was just hanging out."
Yeah.
I was just
gather
listening.
intel.
Find the bad
I was
guys.
just listening.
You got to go where the bad guys go.
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, makes sense.
There was a period of my time of my
A period
life.
of my time.
There was a period of my time.
Where you went to strip clubs?
No, never.
I've never been.
Never been. Never had the desire. Why would you pay for that? It makes no sense. That makes no sense to me. But when I was in college, I loved the culture of footballers. I loved Green Street Hooligans.
Green Street
Ooh,
Did we
Green
cover
Street.
that?
No,
That was
But
one of my
that's-
options. For,
like that's
for
when
this.
that's when I watched all of these. Was in
Yeah.
college. Like
Charlie
Tim
Hunnam.
Cheek.
Charlie Hunnam with the white sneaks. And
Oh.
yeah, it was like the British culture to, just football plus the violence of this movie as a college kid. You just like.
Do you
want it.
remember the Welcome to Wrexham episode that was essentially following a girlfriend and boyfriend, and the boyfriend was part of one of the soccer
Yeah, one of the firms.
firms?
Yeah.
It gave me that just
Oh, yeah.
reminded me of Green Street so
Yeah,
much. That's
for
like
sure.
a real. That's a if you've seen Green Street
I would
Hooligans.
put
That's
Boondock Saints in that same.
I've never seen Boondocks.
Boondock Saints is up there.
Like it's in that same time period.
Mm-hmm.
Like Fight Club. Like I watched all of those movies.
Yep,
at
Snatch.
the exact same time.
That's actually when I started fighting with it when I was in college, because I just realized, like, man, if I got in a fight, I would know. Like every guy, I think instinctually thinks I could win a fight based on what? Based on what merit?
That's a good point. I think you're probably right. Most guys do.
Most guys think, I would win in a fight. What? Based on rage? I'll fight any guy who's raging out.
I almost got in a fight once
Really? With a wall?
at LA Fitness.
Oh.
No. Yep.
Is that the end of that
Good
story?
story.
Are you talking about those little high school kids? I
Huh?
heard that story.
Oh, you weren't there though.
I was not.
Yeah.
I would have been the voice of reason for you, Marcus.
I don't think so. Yeah, I got really frustrated with one guy and ended up winning and told him to get off my floor, and he didn't like that very much. And I was almost banned from LA Fitness forever.
LA Fitness lost my respect when they broke the rim and didn't replace it for like 2 months.
We used to play there quite a bit though.
Oh yeah.
when I first moved up here.
The
and
LA
we were
Fitness
all-
on 116th and Cumberland.
Yeah.
I believe LA Fitness is some hot water for making it extremely difficult to cancel memberships.
Really?
Yeah.
Just nationwide.
Yes.
It's so funny when I was going to the gym today.
I wonder if I still have an LA Fitness membership.
when I was going, dude, that's true. That's very possible. When I went to the gym today, the dude was going through all the things you have to do, and every gym I've ever heard of says you have to come in to cancel it. I'm like, what is this? The dumbest
Yeah.
thing I've.
Well, what if I just called and canceled your membership, and then you were showing up trying to get swole, and you couldn't because I called and canceled it?
Oh, because you called?
Yeah.
Then just
That's-
reinstate it.
That's like when they force you to provide like.
That's a good. By the way, you should teach every single person that that's the reason why, even though it's not.
I'm good at coming up with arguments either
It
way.
is, but
Yeah.
it is silly
Yeah,
how
same.
you have to like to pay a bill. You've got to like prove it's you. Like you got to really.
Yeah.
When you get,
Yeah.
If someone wants
Anyone
to pay
should be
my
able to
bill,
pay.
Yes.
that's fine. You want to deposit money into my account? Fine. All good. Unless you're trying to frame me for something.
There are some industries where there's some interesting choices happening. Gym is definitely one where it's known it's going to be hard to cancel this membership.
Because that's
part
because
of
their entire model is on people paying for the membership and not showing
And not
up.
using it.
Can't imagine any.
That now you're talking about big gyms with, you're talking about specifically equipment using gyms.
Yeah.
Like specifically like LA Fitness model, because the new model
That's right, that's
is charge a lot of money and make sure they show up.
That's right.
Meaning paying for
They're your,
coaching.
they're
CrossFit
like your
gyms.
they're like
Yeah.
your partner in it and
Yeah.
holding you accountable and
Yep.
stuff. That sounds terrible.
the hardest one is the meathead gyms, because those guys need to show up, but they also need to use all the plates in the gyms. Those are the hardest ones to make money off of, as I was studying it, because I was looking at opening
yeah.
a gym.
Yeah.
So you got everything in between, right? You've got a gym that is like a bunch of treadmills and bracket weights, those kinds of things.
You're saying they're tough on the equipment.
Yeah, they
The-
need to
yeah.
use the equipment, because what Marcus is saying is true. In the LA Fitness model, you need to sell a ton of memberships, and only a fraction can show up for you to make the money. Because
you're
the amount of
planning on-
turnover that you would have on a machine is very high if people are using it all the time.
Yeah, you think about how much insurance and the real estate and everything costs, and you're giving away $30 a month memberships.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to have
With
so
no
many of
towel
those.
service. That was my biggest issue with the gym. Is I want to be able to shower and dry off and not bring my own towel. You bring your own towel, it's mildewy, it's in the back of your car. Dude,
Yeah.
just
As a
have some
gym
towels.
owner, you don't want stinky, sweaty people on the equipment. That's why you would provide towels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
So
Yes.
LA Fitness doesn't even provide like little washcloth size towels?
When I went there,
I think
no,
you gotta use paper towels.
nothing.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
I don't really.
I
But
do.
I was talking about specifically towels to dry off
To
after
shower.
you shower. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
what
mean,
the paper towels are for.
I haven't taken a bag of clothes to change into to work in 15 years. Like I haven't done a workout where I need to change and go back to work in 15 years. My workout is always around, will I need to change?
Yes.
Like I'll work out in the morning, and if I can
It'll
go
be,
home,
or it's a day where I don't
it's
need to
at
be
the
dressed
end of the
up.
day.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
Yeah,
basically-
I can't work out in the middle of the day because I won't stop sweating.
Right.
I won't.
Yeah.
Just be in my meetings sweating.
How often do you work at home? Or you do all? I mean, you have a big chunk of your
Oh.
day out in the field.
I'm only really Mondays. I'm at home most of the day.
Hey.
That's about it.
Cheers. Let's drink an obituary.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Absinthe, not absent. What made us stop and think? Some favorite scenes. Already started sharing hidden gems, favorite quots. Hot
It's really
takes.
not very good.
It's not great. It's not great, Bob.
Marcus
Finish
makes
it.
drinks with his emotions.
Yeah, I showed up today. I picked this a long time before I was in a bad mood.
I know, but you
Didn't-
mixed
didn't
it with
make
your
it, though. You
emotions.
didn't
Mixed
make it.
emotions. Marcus mixed
I
emotions.
followed the recipe.
Did you guys hear how Barry the Baptist got his nickname?
I just wrote down nicknames are the best.
Barry the Baptist, because he killed so many people drowning them.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's fantastic.
I agree. I think that we don't do nicknames well enough.
No. I just want to meet Sam the Sprinkler. What is he doing?
Oh boy.
He's just
Sounds.
What do you think he's doing, Brett?
It doesn't
know.
sound like you want to meet him.
2 or 3 things I can think of, and none of them are good. Not
good,
one.
Not good stuff.
Dude, you brought up Wrexham. That's funny. I was thinking about Wrexham in this too, and I haven't watched Wrexham in a while, but that documentary is put together so well. Like, have you seen it, Marcus?
Nope.
So I watched
Apple
the
TV,
first-
right?
No,
Oh.
no, it's on FX.
It's on FX. Yeah.
You can watch every
Hit the
episode right
record,
now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched the first 2
Do you know the
seasons
concept?
in-
No,
So Mac from It's Always Sunny,
didn't see that.
Rob
show either.
McElhenney
Rob McElhenney,
and Ryan Reynolds.
and Ryan Reynolds basically bought
The
this club.
Yep,
But it's
that I
it's,
knew.
it's like the oldest club.
It's got
in-
tons of history, and they were terrible, and it was like a flip kind of scenario.
Right. We're talking about soccer though,
talking
and
about
I'm not
soccer.
super interested.
It would change your view on soccer too. It's romantic, dude.
That's
That's
just what I need is something else to be interested.
the
in.
That's
model-
true, but for someone who's so romantic about men's college, fraternities,
I know,
sports,
I would like it. I
soccer
know.
is your kind
This
of
is
sport.
what Marcus is scared of. He can't handle one more thing.
He
That's
can't.
right. It-
He doesn't
I
have
will
room.
explode.
Let's talk about what Marcus should give up to handle football.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Jessica would tell you the cover podcast.
Whoa! Shots fired. You're just saying that tonight. You're
No,
just saying
that's what
because
she
of
would say.
tonight.
That's what she would say.
Well, I can't give up the cover for your football needs.
But it is like it the way that they set up soccer over there to where you have to earn your spot in each league and you can get demoted and you can't
Oh,
get promoted.
yeah.
Like it's a community, like this community is built around this
For
soccer.
sure.
It's so much different than what we experience.
For sure. The challenge is like it would be very hard to do that in the US because we have so many sports. Like so many opportunities. Like I can't think of another country that has so many diverse
There's
professional sports.
There's little tiny towns all across Europe with amazing or soccer clubs that are worth following that
Sure.
they do follow. Yeah, it is
it's
different.
Kind of close. Like the closest thing I can think of that I've experienced would be like basketball in Indiana. You know, like you've got all of these hometowns and
Yeah.
you've got all of these
Yeah.
small schools and everybody plays basketball in Indiana. It's kind of similar
Yep.
to that, you know, and Indiana and England about the same size. So
Wales in this case, but yeah.
whatever.
Whatever.
Are we going to talk about the movie?
We're gonna talk about our German listeners?
I think that nicknames are like, why we don't have nicknames for it. Like we don't have names that are nicknames that we call anybody. There are people from college that I lived with for 3 or 4 years that I legitimately have to remember their name. Like
Because of their nickname?
because of their nickname.
So do you
like-
think it's a timing thing? Do you think we just don't do it enough in America? In
Maybe
general?
maybe we're just not like bros enough. I don't know. We need to have fun nicknames though.
So tell me some of the nicknames that you had for your college buddies.
No thanks.
The ones that you're allowed to.
No, I mean like
Who was the one that stole the megaphone?
like even yeah. I'm definitely not telling you his. Like even my pledge father, right? His name was Adam Van Z, and all we ever called him was Z, right? Like that was it. That's all we ever called him. And my dad was like, "Yeah, I met somebody who met Adam from Wabash," and I thought of 5 other Adams before
yeah.
I thought of
Yeah.
Adam Van Z
Yeah.
because I was like,
We do a lot of last names. We do a lot of last names.
yeah.
I think that's a sports. That's a lot of the people that I know that are athletes. They use last names.
Why do you think that is? Because it's on the back of a jersey?
Jersey. There's multiple kids with the same name on a lot of sports teams, so last
don't
name
have the
gets
last
used.
name.
I think, yeah. That's my guess anyway.
A lot of people think my last name is my first name, and vice versa. They'll call me Ramsey Remington.
I always
People are
think it's
just
weird
okay
when
with
people
that?
call you Remy.
That is weird,
Freaks
especially
me
now
out.
that I have a son named Remy.
When older dudes, like people our age, call you Remy, I'm bothered by it. And I secretly know you are too, but who's going to tell them?
I'm not going to tell them.
It just
At this
depends
point,
on
I
how
don't
much
care.
they're paying him.
Call me whatever you want, dude. Don't say anything to that guy.
Just don't call me daddy anymore. All right, so here's the scene. So you can't skip up this scene.
Yeah,
So this dude is balling. And what game are they playing, by the way?
they're
where
playing
you've got
a poker.
they're playing poker
Yes.
in the middle of the ring.
Yeah,
This dude is obviously
$100,000 buy-in. Well, you had to bring $100,000.
Minimum 100 grand.
Yeah,
Yeah. There wasn't $100,000 in the pot up until this hand. In fact, it was like $20,000
But it was just
$20,000
a
to
cash- it was just
$30,000
a
cash
cash
game.
game, yeah.
$20,000 to $30,000 cash hands This one escalated to 100, then it escalated to 250. Ultimately, there's $500,000 in the pot for this. And so he's being cheated. Where's the camera, by the way? On the outs, like...
Well, they specifically had his spot open. There was only one place he could sit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the camera's behind him.
Like, super far.
Yeah.
But, okay. And and then it cuts out, so you're thinking, oh, he's going to get off on this one, and then it works again. So now he's being cheated and talked into this, which I'm like cheering for this dude, but then I'm like, I would never be in this situation to start with. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah.
And then he gets cheated, and then he owes this dude $500,000.
I don't know, man. If I thought I was that good,
that's when people
That's why
take
I don't
advantage. It's
gamble.
not about the cards.
it's actually why I don't
At
gamble.
that point, you know what? It'd be so easy to take Marcus's money. That pride, that ego.
That's right.
All you do is get him in the ring. It's something he's good at.
That's right.
And then you cheat him because that's all they're doing.
That's
They're just
exactly
cheating
right.
him.
And I would know I was better, and so if I'm being cheated, I would be even more mad, and I'd just double down, just keep doubling down. Oh.
The sensation they created with that scene where you made it felt like he was drunken walking.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but
I've definitely felt this way.
been there
before.
where it's like, I just want to be home. I want to be in my bed. I want the room to stop spinning. Yeah, he's experiencing that, but without alcohol. Like it's
Yeah.
just,
It was
he's-
just such a big break. Like his life
Yeah.
is over.
I mean, that was everything, right? For not just him, but he had $75,000 of other people's money.
he's got people counting on him. The lady,
Those guys are really idiots.
I think
the
they're great friends.
they're pretty good friends. I think.
Okay.
Just believe
They're
me.
great friends.
The woman,
Some dude loses your money and you don't immediately just beat him. You kidding me?
the woman running the card game loved her. She was great.
Yeah, except what kind of dealer just shows the bottom of the deck?
While she's dealing.
Yeah.
There were some
movie magic.
that and some weird rules. Like part of it was if you
Interesting choices by Guy Ritchie or whoever was directing this, right?
This guy.
Interesting. I saw that he was the writer.
He
I
wrote
couldn't
and
remember if he
directed.
was
Yeah,
the
he wrote
writer.
and
Directed, yeah.
But like you show the person dealing. No dealer ever would show the bottom hand, but it's just like obviously there. And maybe that's me playing too many cards and trying to take advantage of people in euchre and know what the bottom card is. I don't know, but
do you play that into your odds?
yeah.
Yeah.
If you see it.
If somebody is dealing and I see the bottom card,
Oh, yeah, dude. Euchre
for
has
sure.
so few cards.
If you don't,
How many cards are in Euchre? 32?
24.
24? Yeah. Like
Okay.
that is a huge opportunity.
It's
you
a
know the
big
five
advantage.
cards
You're gonna
that
know- you're
you know
gonna
the
know
5 in your hand.
Seven.
So
you know
six,
the one
there's six
seven
per?
cards is what you're gonna
Okay,
know.
so yeah, you're talking a 17% swing or something.
and you
like that?
also know what at least one or two of the other people have based on their decision.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a huge advantage.
Yeah, well, good for you. You need to start doing that.
Poker,
Good.
not so much. I mean, it is.
It-
every
it
advantage you have is
is, but-
it's a little bit different with 52 cards.
Yeah, the thing that should have given it away is when the dude Harry's like, "I will loan you the money." Like to not even pause, to let your ego and pride get in the way that much
Well,
that you don't.
here's the thing. At that point, he's already lost all of his money.
And wasn't it like a pair of sixes and a pair of sevens or something
Yes.
like that? That's
Yeah.
great.
Well, she literally
Normally-
makes.
But the game was different, though. Like, the game wasn't poker. Like, it was...
Well, no, it was you three of a kind
I think it was poker.
ace. Yeah, it was poker, but it was three. They call it three hand poker. Three
I don't
card
know
poker,
what
something like
kind
that.
of poker
Yes,
it
it was like the best hand you could have would have been three aces,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and then down from there, and then I think they said straights, and then.
But still, like, a pair of sixes and you're going all in?
So he was
Well, he's
reading.
reading
he was reading
man.
him. The entire game was not analytics. It wasn't math. It was reading.
He's
your
reading the
opponent.
man who knows he's won because he's cheating. How did he misread that guy?
Well, I think
The dude knows he's going to win.
That's
Was he,
why he was so confused, I think.
I feel like his initial bet was before the dude knew what he had.
In any case, loses a
No.
lot of money
No, the entire thing was escalated
and
in
then
one back and
owes a
forth.
bunch of money.
Yeah, rough.
How much does he end up owing? That wasn't clear to me.
500 grand because
It's
there's
500.
250
His
that he
250
lost
and
and
his
the 250
250.
didn't even have. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So they each had 500 in the pot.
No, it
No,
was
they each
500
had-
total.
They each had 250.
Then why would he owe 500?
So it's probably 400 because he had 100 grand already that he had. Right? Well, no, we don't know how many chips he had left.
You know, he was all in, lost that, and the 250.
If the bet was if he owed 500, then he would have bet 500.
No, because he would owe what he also owed him. Like he would
the
owe.
other guy puts in chips too, Brett.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Nate's telling us to move. This has happened before, and then I've had multiple people tell me you were right, meaning me, Brett Wiggins. So I'm just gonna. We'll
Okay.
table it. You don't believe me?
No.
Nate was one of them.
I believe that maybe your wife has told you were right.
No, multiple. Not saying she wasn't one of them.
Maybe.
All right. So the cage. Did we not know immediately the cage was going to be an issue?
Every little thing is coming back.
So is that?
What do you mean an issue?
Has that? Just as soon as
this girl is gonna do something.
No, okay. So I genuinely forgot about the girl. 100%.
I was just
I
waiting.
love how her
I was just
outfit
waiting.
matches the couch, so you don't see her. People keep
He
sitting
just
on
comes
her.
and sits on her.
Has it ruined or helped you watch movies I just feel like I'm always on such high alert for things like the cage that I know are going to come into play later.
I think that's how I watch movies.
You've just
for a
always
long
watched
time.
them? Have
Yeah.
you always watched them that way? That closely?
Assuming,
Yes.
yeah. Kelsey's always like getting mad at me because she's like, "You've watched this already." I was like, "I haven't watched this," and she's like, "Then how'd you know?" Because everyone knows.
Yeah.
Except for Kelsey.
No, because you're literally supposed to know.
Yeah, there's certain things, but also if you watch enough cinema, there's
some things they do to
played.
make you want to think that.
Yeah, it's been played enough, and then you have to know the director. Is this someone who's going to try to fool me, or is it someone who wants you to feel good? And that plays into it too. And you watch enough films, you kind of anticipate it.
But you do get to the point where
But that's what I was. So
you appreciate when they show you something like that, and you think it's going to come back to, and then nothing ever happens.
But
with
see,
it.
that's why the end of the movie was so good, because I was like, if they let him keep the guns and find out, then there's a big miss. They either need to throw the guns in, or you don't know, and I'm okay with either option. And then it cuts in scene, and you don't know.
Him with the phone in his mouth.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
It's like, just like, you don't have to answer the phone, but he's looking at it, and he looks down, and he looks up at his other hand. He's like, what am I gonna do?
It's either not knowing, or you don't know if he threw the guns in yet, and he walks back into the pub, and they're like, "What? Do you have the guns? Did you actually throw them away?" And then like it ends with them like beating him up.
Yeah.
It can't end with him having the guns.
Correct.
It can't end that
can't.
way. Yeah, it can't end that
It
way.
ends the way it should end.
Yes.
The only thing that would have been better is if he throws them off and then drives away. I think that would be a better ending. I think both are fine, but you cannot bring the guns back.
No.
They cannot win.
No,
After
no.
everything that happens, you can't win.
No,
at the end.
here's what happens. Here's the end. Right? Actually, this isn't better than what happened, but this would work too. Is if he throws them in, right? Gets into his car, starts driving away, and then you're watching the car drive away, and then all of a sudden you just see the brake lights.
Yeah.
That would work.
And then he gets out and jumps in or something like that.
Even if he
Something like
doesn't
that.
jump in, or they could have stopped it like midway with him swan diving.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
These
Did you guys know the bag was empty when Vinny gets to the end?
No. 'Cause
Yeah, I assumed it was empty.
No, I didn't know.
I wondered. His monologue was funny.
I don't remember watching this for the
Does
first
he ask
time.
them for a job?
Oh, well, he goes, "You just killed my employer." So
He tells them
now
he
I'm
took
out of a
the money,
job.
basically.
So I took care of myself and my son. But then when he gets in the car with his son, he said something about, "Well, now we're money lenders. We're professional money lenders." He says something like that
I
to
thought he
his son.
said money spenders.
Is it money spenders?
I don't know.
I felt like it was a nod to what he did for the guys, but
Giving them the
couldn't-
guns?
Yeah, but I couldn't piece it. I couldn't piece it together. I wasn't sure.
Yeah. And how did what's his face's dad know that this dude was bringing in the bag?
Yeah, he kind of pointed to where.
Yeah, he's like, I've already had this discussion with you.
Because what he knew was that was the bar that Harry
supposed to
was
meet
going to
at?
get. No, he knew that was the bar Harry was going to get if he didn't get paid.
Yeah,
Because it was,
Oh.
so that's the connection.
Big
that he
Chris?
had. Yes,
that's
Big
right.
Chris.
He knew that was his dad's
Look at
dad's
me.
bar.
These the weed heads that they're the three guys that grow all the
Is that a
ganja.
thing? Weed head?
Weed. I don't know. I just
If anybody knows, Brett does.
we definitely called people weed heads.
Weed head?
Weed
Over pothead?
pothead, that'd be good too.
Yeah.
Anyway, the guy's growing the ganja, Did you notice
Ganja.
when they call and he asks him for, I don't know, whatever, I think he asked him for an ounce of weed. The guy moves his head. He was using it as a pillow
Yeah.
and handed it
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah.
Oh, the guys that are growing it are ridiculous.
They are. When he comes home with a bag of peat moss, he's like, "You don't look like the kind of guy that's supposed to be fertilizing your lawn."
Let's be a little more discreet. A little more discreet.
Oh, man.
Who? Rory Breaker,
I feel like this is gonna be me and Remy. Remy's gonna walk in with his matching leather coat.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Hey, he's the good guy in this
Big
whole
Chris,
movie.
little Chris. Big
Chris,
Remy, little
Chris.
Remy.
what would you
what a
guys? What would be
great-
the
what a great
situation you guys
dad.
would walk? Just any situation,
Me
anything
and
come to
Remy
mind?
walking together?
where you would walk in together a business situation.
I'm totally, when Remy's playing sports, I'm gonna be the kicking and screaming Will Ferrell, where I wear the same outfit as him and walk behind him, and
Oh, that's fun.
yeah, for sure. And then he's gonna do an apprenticeship where guys, have you seen his hair? He's going as Baby Trump. He's going as Baby Trump, and I'll send you a picture. It's wild. His hair looks just like Trump's hair.
You're so excited.
I'm so excited. It's going to create quite the controversy.
I've
I
let
might even
my-
put a Band-Aid on his ear.
I've let my kids
You do live in Carmel.
start coming to one of my breakfast events each year, which is pretty cool.
Trump?
That is really cool.
Huh?
Who?
No, I've let my kids start coming to one of my breakfast events each year. So like,
So
That's cool.
what was their when you asked, like, I'm sure afterwards you're like, so what?
Colby loves it.
Okay.
Reed likes it. Those are the only two that have gone so far. But,
Colby seems like you're following in Daddy's footsteps kind of girl.
but a little bit, yeah.
She likes sports. She likes
Yeah.
entrepreneurship.
Yeah, yeah. And she also got to watch Colonel Mark Tillman, which was pretty sweet, and sit right next to him. And he was the guy who flew
Top
Air
Gun?
Force One.
Oh.
Now, he flew Air Force One for George W. Bush for 8 years and flew on 9/11 and told us that story, and then told us the story of flying into Baghdad secretly so that he could serve dinner to the troops before he was out of office.
Dude, I didn't
That's
think
cool.
about that aspect of 9/11 where
Everyone else flying a plane.
everyone else flying a plane is thinking, is one of them on my plane?
Right.
I've never
Right.
considered that.
Thousands of planes.
Oh, his story
Thousands of
was
pilots
crazy.
and staffs are oh my gosh.
Yeah, well, and he's got Air Force One, so
and
he
not
knows
just
it.
that
Little-
day, the next. I mean,
but this story was crazy. So what was fun was that she's sitting at the head table with me, right, and she's sitting next to him, and they're just talking, and she has no idea. Like
Yeah.
she has no idea what to expect. She has no idea what she's experiencing. She's meeting all of these business owners from all over
Yeah.
Indianapolis, and she's in her cute little like dress uniform and stuff, and then he goes up, and then afterwards she was like, I had no idea. I was
yeah,
talking
that's a
to
cool
him."
moment for her.
And she got to go back and give a report to her class. It was pretty cool.
You know what? That makes me feel like that reminds me of what our kids see us as fathers outside of the pressures of the workforce. Like I think about this all the time where like if I have a really tough day at work or if I just have so many things going on and
Yep.
it all falls on me.
Yep.
And then you get home, not only do your kids not know about any of that,
Yep.
they don't care about any of that. They care about daddy.
That was the first thing I was going to say. They just don't care.
They don't care about that.
Yep.
And you know what? They shouldn't.
Yep.
And that's actually, as a father, awesome. Because I'm not trying to impress them. What I have to do is feed them, keep them alive, and teach them how to live a life that honors Jesus. That, to me, is much, I want to say it's easier, but it's much simpler than all the things that I had going on at work that day.
Simple's a good word.
Simple.
Yeah. Yeah. Decisions are made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's already played out for me. I have to do that.
Yep.
But I do love the idea of like the thing that the Industrial Revolution brought about is that you went from this agrarian society where the kids would largely be homeschooled-ish, and they would be working alongside the dad or the mom and the parents, and so they would get to see you like providing, working, see you solving problems, see you doing all of that stuff. Now, often they're just seeing you in leisure times, and that's a lot different. That's a lot different you. And so I do wonder if we miss on some of that, which is one of the reasons I thought this was so cool in the movie, is that, like, yeah, obviously you don't want your son, you don't want your son and your heir to be the guy that's like going and beating people up for money. But the cool thing is like seeing your kids almost like apprentices.
Yeah.
Is something that you can't do really with the school
one day of
system
work.
and everything
Take
else
your kid to work day.
the way that we have it right now.
Yeah.
Unless you homeschool, which you could probably pull off to some extent.
Yeah. We collaborative school. Did you guys listen to the Zipcast this week? Talking
Not
about uniforms?
Mm-hmm.
Or was it last week?
That was
We
last
talked about
week.
uniforms.
That was
I
last
thought it
week.
was really good.
Yeah.
I
Talking
love
about the
uniforms.
necessary
Why
Yeah.
uniforms?
why uniforms, like essentially, or not just
It was
uniforms.
where they find their identity, which is what stuck out to me. They're not focused on creating this outward appearance as their identity. It allows them and their teachers to focus on their true identity.
Not only that, but they took it a step further and talked outside of uniforms, talking about how what you choose to wear is important.
Mm-hmm.
What how you carry yourself, how you, and I've always thought about this with like your car and your lawn and things that you own, pride of ownership, like how you what you're choosing to wear that day is telling the world how you feel about yourself and how you feel about the world. And I thought that was really good. They said it more eloquently than I am right now, but I've always believed that. Like, you should. I always
to have an off day, throw on some
It's-
sweatpants,
it's-
whatever.
yeah.
You
It
just don't
is
have an
really noticeable to me, because like at this point I'm 5 or 6 years into like school uniforms and all the kids being, the same and like showing up that way. When I go to like another school or something and I see just how sloppily
Yeah.
everybody's dressed, like, or even church, like I
Yeah.
go to church and I see like what all like the kids are wearing or what my kids want to wear or whatever. I'm like, man, this is very different.
It is.
And there's a different ethos when you walk in the room. It's really interesting.
Yeah. I'm all about it.
So these guys, he wore leather, right? Leather jacket.
Chris and his Big Chris and Little Chris.
Okay, you guys talked about the cage. One of the funniest moments in this whole movie is when those guys are stuck in the cage and they're trying to shoot at him with
Shooting
like a
him with an
BB
air
gun,
gun,
and
yep.
airsoft gun or whatever that is.
Yeah.
So, and then later they're like, I got him in the neck. I got him in the neck. It's like, what were you shooting him
He
with?
goes, "What did you shoot me with?"
It's almost like annoying.
What is it about these guns that they like so much? Like, they make me want to be like, oh yeah, I like these guns too. The way they talk about them is like, what am I missing?
They're so vintage.
Yeah, but do they look that vintage that they're like?
They
And
make
everyone's
you think-
everyone's very enamored by it, almost like Lord of the Rings.
Well, they
esque.
are worth $250
They don't know
million
that
pounds.
though. They don't know that.
Yeah, but I also think that like guns are much more rare in England. Like
Yeah.
they talk about that often.
That's
like they're not
true.
easy to get a hold of, and so they've got these
Might just
two
be a general
guns.
curiosity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I got you. Nick the Greek is the guy who gets the guns or gets
Who's
the guys
the
to get
Basher
guns.
guy you're talking about?
Basher.
You said his name multiple times. It's like
Barry the
Barry
Baptist?
the Baptist. He's the.
I know the Baptist. No, you were talking
He's the
about
bald
somebody
guy.
else.
Oh.
So, fun fact about Lenny McLean, who's Barry the Baptist, he was feeling funny. They kept thinking he had the flu or something though, where they were filming. But once they got done filming, he was actually diagnosed with cancer.
Oh.
He had like a very aggressive form of cancer that like started coming on during the filming of this.
Wow.
He was a very well-known actor.
I've seen him before for sure. Rory Breaker is the name I kept saying, Marcus.
Mhm.
He's the black guy with the afro. He's the I guess
Got it.
the drug kingpin,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess,
yeah.
if you will. Nick the Greek, the I don't know, kind of greasy looking guy.
Yeah.
I went to school with a few Nick the Greeks.
Oh yeah.
They'd show up. Just I don't know. He's the perfect explanation of like a fake tough guy, but really like you can't be mad at him. He's there.
Fake tough guy,
Yeah.
teddy bear.
No, I
Yes.
feel like he's the kind of guy who everybody's eventually going to get mad at because he's
Yes.
just like working every
breaks-
side or every
Breaks
angle.
the table 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rory's place. Yeah, knew some Nick the Greeks.
I feel like Paul Bettany should have been in this movie.
Yeah.
I just kept thinking that.
I know the name. I need to see a picture. I'm sure I'd go, oh, yeah.
Vision.
Do you want me to draw a picture?
Jeffrey Chaucer.
Jeffrey Chaucer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he'd fit.
Yeah.
He'd be Tom. I feel like he'd play a good
He'd
Tom.
work.
Yeah,
that'd be
he
perfect.
could be Tom.
He'd play-
Jason Flemyng did a good job.
He did. I don't have qualms with any of these actors. I'm just thinking, like, man, I think Paul Bettany would have killed it, crushed it.
So they believe they've still have all the money, all the weed they're about to sell. They're like, we got out of it, and we just all made $200,000 each. Like, that's the leftover after paying.
So they just go get wasted.
They go get wasted. They have a great night, amazing night. And I couldn't help but thinking that pub celebration scene, that was literally us at Nick's in Bloomington for Logan's bachelor party.
Oh, I wasn't there.
Oh, dude.
I was getting the pictures though.
We had a corner table. Logan's dad was there. That was an awesome night. I loved that night.
I hate those scenes. I hate it. Just see sick people is what I see. Just getting sick.
Yeah.
Drinking shots. I can't.
Just thinking about the hangover the next
I'm
day.
not a fan.
Oh, and then
I like to pace myself and enjoy the night.
they play hangover like they're all just so
the next morning.
hungover.
Yeah.
And they're driving back to their place and they show up and they're like, what what just happened here? It is
I love
just
his accent.
crazy that they look and everybody's dead.
That is the morning after, though, because on the way there, they're just basically telling jokes or telling stories about the previous night's events.
Yeah.
That's all you do the morning after one of those nights in high school or college or whatever.
Whatever.
You're just telling stories about what already happened, and you love every second. You love every second.
Look at these. So look, they're just enamored with these guns that are just normal looking guns.
Well, they're old.
I
They're
don't
like
know, man.
flintlock.
Those are very long. What is that?
Long barrel.
That's a very long barrel. It's an interesting looking gun.
I like when Eddie shows up the first night when they're all having a drink at the bar, and they go, "What are you doing here? Like, you should be resting. You're not allowed to be out here with us.
We would definitely say that
$25,000 on the line.
We would definitely say that to somebody.
Go get some rest." That's so funny.
One of my favorite.
What's his name? Sponge?
Bacon.
That's not right. No, the dude that makes food.
His name is Soap.
Soap. That's right.
Which for some
Soap.
reason, Sponge and Soap, I agree, but I don't know why.
Have you seen New Girl? Have you seen this the scene in New Girl where they're trying to sell sponges? Schmidt's trying to sell sponges, and he's trying to get the guys to come up with words that make you think about sponges for the creative, and all they can think of is the word sponge. So it's like on the count of 3, sponge. No, we're trying to sell
We need
sponges.
another
Yeah,
word.
It's so
Schmidt's
good.
a great character.
He is. He's an
Great
all-timer.
character. Why? So pilot episode,
Of?
black guy, new girl,
Yeah.
and then forever after that, different black guy.
Damian Wayans is who you're talking about. And he,
No.
or not Damian Wayans, his son or nephew or whatever. Coach.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he comes back. So he left for a better opportunity.
So they didn't replace. He
he left.
Explain. Okay.
He left.
But did somebody else play his character, or they
No.
just introduced a new?
No. Winston came in
Got
as
it.
the token black guy. And then Coach comes back in, and they have all of them at the end. And that was really good.
Does. I think we only watched 2 or 3. Once they got together, it
You guys
lost
love
momentum
sitcoms.
for us.
Honestly, New Girl is very similar to this, in which like the guys are so close, like the camaraderie of the men is like they would do. It's most like our friends that I could think of.
So I was watching this movie and I wrote down this note, and I'm curious what you guys think. But I said, it just looks like they had so much fun making this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it was so low budget. It's like they don't care.
it just
Just having
looks like
fun.
it would be a really fun movie to make. And I love the way that he chooses to open a lot of these scenes, and the way that he starts with somebody like you're looking up through a pot of water or looking at somebody pouring a drink or whatever. Like, I think it's a really cool way to like open a scene, and I like the artistry
Yeah.
of Guy Ritchie. But I also think that the actors, because it's so dialogue driven, are like they just are having fun.
I think he and Tarantino steal from each other a lot. You can
Totally.
kind of tell.
There's a lot of
the
similarities.
undertones.
I loved how he chose in the beginning. I don't know if you guys realized or saw, but something I picked up on is instead of spending so much time developing characters or giving backstory, they did like this slow motion of each of the main characters and then gave a narration over. I don't know if it was to save time or whatever, but to your point of shooting it really different, I really enjoyed that at the beginning.
I will say this though. Another one of my notes almost immediately was, I know that they're speaking English, but this might as well be a foreign language film.
No way, man.
I mean,
I was actually really impressed with the opening scene because in Snatch, you cannot understand what the gypsies are saying.
I know, but like
Snatch have some Irish accents as well.
Yeah.
It's hard. Like,
I had to turn on
this is
captions.
tough.
I had to turn on some captions at some point.
Man, that's funny.
I didn't have captions on, but I was locked in.
Did you guys notice in
This morning at 7:30 in the morning?
Is that when you were watching it?
Yeah.
That was the second time you watched it?
Well, no. Last night I was deciding if I was going to watch it or not, and I was really tired.
Yeah.
And I texted Jessica and I was like, "Are you going to take the kids to school in the morning?" She goes, "I can." And I was like, "Perfect." So as soon as she left, I turned it on. That's the first thing I did today.
I thought you were saying that, and that's why I was going to watch it at night. But you're like, no, that's why I woke up early. And while my wife was getting everybody to school, I was like,
Yep.
Bye, guys.
Yep, that's exactly what I did. I helped get them ready for school, showed them out the door, and watched Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
In Rory's office, all the couches were covered in plastic. Do you think that was for blood squirts?
Probably.
Interesting.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, I noticed.
You loved him, man.
He's just I love his character. He probably was a very fun character to play.
I just kept thinking about Don Cheadle.
Yes. He reminded me of someone, but maybe a young Don Cheadle possibly.
I think he crushed his character. How cool was it when they...
Don Cheadle wouldn't have been able to do the accent, though.
That's right. Nice callback. No, when the guy comes out on fire and they just walk in, like not paying attention to it, that callback on how that happened was pretty interesting.
That was odd. I loved that part.
Because you're sitting there thinking, wow, could have been the next one. Like he basically spits fire on him essentially for saying turn it down, right? Like,
yes.
Or causing trouble in the bar. They go in, do the same thing, and all he says is no. And they don't cause a fuss, but they could have been next, and they had no idea. Like, that's cool that we know that and they don't.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that choice.
We haven't talked about dogs.
There's a ton of that little stuff that I think you could watch this movie several times and keep picking up more things.
Yeah.
We haven't talked much about Dog's Crew, who are the last group that essentially is the reason they had the opportunity to get all the money back. They do the initial stick up of the
guns,
the weed men.
They're the way less likable group.
Yes, they're the least likable. I don't think there's any qualities that I'm like, I'm rooting for these guys at all. Actually, are they the only ones? Like, I feel like Rory Breaker is very entertaining and funny the way he leads.
Yep.
The weed guys are just your typical
chills, not hurting anybody. They're just staying in their lane. Entrepreneurs.
We just grow it, man.
Yeah.
They're agrarian.
The main guys are likable.
Yeah, and then Dog's Crew, they're the bad guys.
They are the bad guys, but really Harry's the bad guy.
Well,
Harry's the ultimate bad guy.
Yes, because he cheated him out. He started the whole chain of events.
Oh, he's awful. Everyone hates him.
There's one more group though, that those
two guys,
the two idiots, and
they're on their own. Yeah,
I just could not. I could not get the two guys from 101 Dalmatians out of my head.
That and Home Alone.
Like, yeah. It's a very, very Home Alone situation.
Oh my gosh.
Oi!
I just couldn't get
Jasper, you
that's
idiot!
What it is. Have you guys seen Cruella?
Oh yeah,
Cruella is good.
Yeah,
with
Emma Stone.
your girl.
Yeah, she's so good.
Yeah, we do like Emma Stone. We are pro Emma. We should have her on the show.
We should.
What's an dude?
We should have her on the
we
show.
need to
Emma.
do
Your people
reach
reach out to our people.
We need to do Birdman. Nate, figure out where's the spot.
Nate, put in Birdman.
Put it in. Take something out.
By the way, I haven't read a book since I'm broken. So
I'm
done.
What are we doing
with Catch Me If You Can?
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I should start that.
I'm done with it too.
Is it next week?
Yeah, it's like 8 hours.
It's you can do it in 1 week. It goes fast.
I haven't mowed my yard in a while, and I think that's why I'm behind.
Dude, no rain.
Yeah.
No
Reed
rain.
hasn't mowed my yard in a while either.
That's why you're behind.
Hasn't mowed my yard either.
I'm not behind. I've listened to that book and I've already taken notes on some of it. I'm ready to go.
What was the point of giving Nick the Greek the children's style cell phone? Do you notice the cell phone
I
he
think
buys
it was
from
just
Tom?
funny.
But he has it later in the show. It
The
looks
red one, like the big
a
one?
McDonald's like toy.
Yeah.
But I just love how they treat him. Like I said,
Their negotiating at the beginning is really fun.
I did not remember that he was a plant at the first kind of table of things they're reselling.
Mm-hmm.
When he's like, "Oh, $10. That's a." Is that what you're talking about when they're?
No, I'm talking about like right at the very beginning when they're,
With Nick.
yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of Nick, fun fact: the scene where he sets the orange juice or whatever juice he's given down on
The first one was on accident.
on the glass coffee table and it breaks.
Mhm.
That was not scripted.
That's great.
Yeah, so Guy Ritchie kept it in, and then obviously they did it a second time, which is pretty funny. The second time too.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, that was a
I didn't
choice.
wonder that until we were just screening it.
Now, what's interesting about that fact, I did not watch it back, but I mean, he has to drop it from pretty. I mean, he must have accidentally let go when he did.
He didn't drop it from that high.
No,
Now, well, higher. I guess higher than you. I think
Like,
he
if he just sat it
I think
down,
it
it
was a
wouldn't have-
very low coffee table, and that's why he dropped it. Because you're right, it's a
pretty funny.
It's a glass, so you're not.
Yeah.
Who drops a glass? Yeah, like I said,
everyone
dude.
reacted really well. I was like, I wonder if some of these fun facts that are written down, and I hope this doesn't ruin it for you guys, because knowing the behind the scenes sometimes ruins it movies for people anyway. But I wonder if something happened where like he dropped the glass and it kind of chipped, and he's like, "Oh, you know what would be funny is if you broke it." And then what goes down in history as it was an accident that it happened. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Because there's just no way the dude just drops the glass unless he actually drops the glass. In which case, then that would be pretty funny.
It's hard to gauge reactions.
How about the ticket
Warden?
meter
The
guy
warden?
that gets
No, that was one of my favorite quotes was when he's like, "There's a traffic warden in here. Well, knock him out."
Dude,
He
the
tries to knock
traffic
him out,
warden is
and
the-
he goes, "I hate traffic wardens," and they're all like, they all turn around and start beating him up at the same time.
Well, he also says, "Don't touch him, knock him out."
Yeah,
It's like,
it's good.
and then the traffic warden comes back at the end, and he's identifying different people, and he can't identify.
Right.
I mean, these guys got so lucky. It's hilarious and completely unbelievable and ridiculous, but
You ever seen the Man Who Knew Too Little
no.
with Bill Murray?
Yes.
Similar. It's similar to the. It's actually really good. It's supposed to make fun of
Producer
like
Nate likes it very much.
Yeah, it's
Nate
supposed to make
really
fun of
likes it. So
Bond and some of the other like mystery shows, movies. I've really been into mystery thrillers.
are we doing Knives Out?
I love Knives Out. Knives Out is the
Very
pinnacle. But I watched Residence on Netflix. It was, it ended okay, but it was entertaining along the way. But like those mysteries, I love them.
Knives Out. Second one was some
Glass Onion.
glass onion.
They're doing another one, I think.
I like
Yeah, I mean it's a
that one.
series. It's an author.
Knives
who's writing.
Out, awesome. The ending, I remember feeling very uncomfortable. For
Dude,
You mean
it
Glass
was like
Onion?
awesome.
which one ended with
Glass
a weird
Onion.
quote?
Glass Onion.
Onion was not as good.
Glass Onion had a weird ending.
Okay, was it
where
Glass Onion?
essentially the Mona Lisa is burned
Yeah.
to a crisp, and it's like,
I loved Knives Out. I really, really
Yeah.
did. But I really thought there was
I just remember watching Knives Out and thinking, Captain America can't talk like that.
yeah.
Because Chris Evans like goes overboard on like kind of being the bad guy and using bad language and stuff. Because
Captain America doesn't
he's
do that.
just gotten done with being Captain America for like a decade or whatever, and
Yeah, man,
that
you
was
sign
like
on.
the first movie that he did after Captain America.
that's funny.
And I just remember watching it, and it was there was like a dissonance for me for half the movie because I was still seeing Captain
Pigeonholing
America,
an
but he's
actor.
but he's saying all these bad words.
Has he done very much since? I mean,
He's
been
done,
in other
he's
stuff,
done
right?
some other stuff, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
He's making waves in politics, is what he's doing.
Really?
Is he?
Oh yeah. Just saying all the wrong things.
Come
Him
on.
and Tim Allen are going at it.
Oh.
Over Buzz
And he's
Lightyear.
probably on the wrong end of that.
He is.
Yeah. Tim's the real deal.
The wrong end.
Probably the wrong end. I would say 10 of my favorite last minutes of a movie. Is it 10? I don't know if it's 10. It could be, and it's not actually. It's 10 of the last 15 minutes of the movie are nonstop, awesome, great. Yeah, I love the end of this movie. Any additional quotes, hidden gems, more moments?
You could fall in love with an orangutan in that. When they're talking about the drink, I almost made you guys a super fruity drink with like a bunch of fruit and stuff in it.
Oh, when he hands them the pineapple.
What's the name of the pub?
I asked for a drink, not a rainforest.
Yeah.
Samoan? It's a Samoan
It's a Samoan pub.
Go to the pub if you want that. I thought we were at a pub.
Dude, the first night when we were all in Ireland and we had those, whatever, like 22-year-old girls or whatever that are going to these pubs in Galway. And I just remember that she tried to order something that
Fruity.
was like super fruity. And the bartender, this is the first pub we walk into. And the bartender looks at her and he goes, "This is Ireland. Got Guinness and Jameson." And she was so mad. She's like, no, really. And he's like, really?
What was the cider beer we ended up drinking a lot of? Balmer's or something like that?
I don't know.
What is
Remember
that
that?
called? I do know. What?
No. I think it was called Balmer's or
It's
something
not
like that.
Balmer's either.
No?
But I do
like that was your only alternative. The Heineken was really good. It was really fresh. It didn't taste skunky.
I just ended up drinking Guinness most of the time.
I don't know how you drink more than one of those.
So
Well, I mean, I probably didn't.
Pruner was on that trip because he was
Tanya.
with Tanya.
Yeah.
And I remember him being so excited with all of us to order Irish car bombs.
And they didn't know what it was.
Well, no. The reaction to us asking for that was not
Yeah, they
what
don't
we
call them car
expected.
bombs.
Correct.
It'd be like calling a drink here like a 9/11.
It was kind of like yes, it was kind of like realizing there's a story behind this that I'm not aware of.
Yeah.
That I just made a big mistake.
Yeah,
So,
Adrian told me that afterwards. He's like, you don't call them car bombs here. That's like way too close to home.
yeah. So apparently, don't do that. Don't do that. What's the back? We got some producer Nate. He's doing no.
Yeah, but that wasn't what it was. I'll
Fun fact of all fun facts. You guys ready for this? Marcus, I need you for this.
Okay.
Just listen. The film was having trouble finding an American distributor when Trudy Styler called an acquaintance of hers, Tom Cruise. He attended a screening and loved the film. Matthew Vaughn later recalled, quote, "It was hysterical. You had all these mid-levels executives sitting there, and Cruise walked in. He saw them all sit up and pay attention, all getting on their phones, and suddenly all their senior executives joined the screening. At the end, Tom got up in front of everyone and says, 'This is the best movie I've seen in years. You guys would be fools not to buy it.'"
dude,
End
that's
quote.
great.
You talk about influence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked
So
about this.
he was literally there as a plant,
Just to screen.
That's so. I thought you were gonna say he was there to like find financing, like
He
himself.
probably was. He probably, whatever was going on in the screening, he's probably, I mean, he's
Yeah.
in the same rooms and he's probably looking for his own financing in the same conversations. But
That's awesome.
as a friend, screened this movie and, and he
Who-
probably really did. He probably wasn't lying.
Yeah, but who's that? You said it's a girl.
Yeah, Trudy Styler.
She's, I'm assuming, a producer or something like
Yeah.
that. She's
Let's look. Yeah, she's a producer on this one. She is known for Filth, Moon, The Next 3 Days, all of which are like basically British movies, I think.
Yeah.
so probably most famous quote. This is in, I believe, a Lil Wayne or Jay-Z song. There's a Lil Wayne or Jay-Z album that has probably 4 or 5 songs that start with a quote from this movie. And this is one of them. Rory Breaker says, "If you hold back anything, I'll kill you. If you bend the truth, or I think you're bending the truth, I'll kill you. If you forget anything, I'll kill you. In fact, you're going to have to work very hard to stay alive, Nick. Now, do you understand everything I've said? Because if you don't, I'll kill you."
Yeah.
That's the beginning of a song.
They're just, yes, there's like 4 or 5 tracks on this album that start with a quote from this
It's
movie.
a song. What's the song where Lil Wayne's trying to save, he's a doctor and he's trying to save rap? It's in the Carter 3.
I can picture the EKG sound
Yeah.
going off.
I don't rap fast, I rap slow. So
we've definitely reached the limits of my ability.
yeah,
to
Marcus is out for this. The nurse keeps saying, "Oh, we got one. We saved him." Like over and over again to an uncomfortable. Like, when have you ever heard a nurse say, "We got him. We saved him"? I'll listen to it. And
Dr. Carter.
I actually really like the song. Like, I listen to it and I get to the end, I'm like, oh, you ruined it.
You know what though? I do like albums that tell some sort of story. Like there's more than just the song ish in there.
Like the whole album is
Yes,
yeah,
the whole
me
album
too.
is like one continuous thing.
That is cool.
I don't think they have to go that far, but yeah, it's good. I need to.
You
That was
listen to it?
that album was my branch summer. Listen to that.
Same.
I will never forget just having the album on, being completely
What?
like in
Running
my
interviews.
branch office during training, and there's 2 girls in my training. 2. This is like end of July. They're role playing, and Lollipop is playing in the background. And I just remember, I'm not thinking anything about it because I'm a 21-year-old idiot. And I just see one of the girls kind of look at the other girl like, is that song playing? And I remember thinking, oh, all right.
You taking pride in like, hey, this is me. And then you're
We
like,
had very different branch
This
summers.
isn't me anymore. Rookie of the year playing.
I didn't have a TV. I don't think. Not my branch summer.
Well,
You know, that's funny. We always joke about Rookie of the Year, but Rookie of the Year was the video that was playing in the office we were all trained out of.
That's right.
And so we thought we needed to also play Rookie of the Year as the rating video. Like, I love that stuff.
we
I
took
love,
everything. Yeah, literally.
yeah.
I think Pruner played Finding Nemo, and his.
Really?
Yeah, how funny is that?
Trying to offset.
I did Dan in real life, and I
don't think I had a movie.
I had Dan in real life.
I don't think I played a movie.
Man, I love Dan in real life.
Well, everybody's dead, Dad. That's as clear as it gets. The idea that
Oh, we even brought up Sting.
everybody died.
Who's Sting?
Sting is his dad.
Oh, yeah. What worst dad ever?
Nah.
Oh my gosh.
Nah.
I don't think he's the worst dad ever.
Grandpa Joe.
He's
dad.
not Grandpa Joe. He's the opposite of Grandpa
He is
Joe.
the opposite of Grandpa Joe. He's helped his son out so many times.
Where has he helped his son out?
Well, you weren't
Up
there for the
until
first
then.
20-some years,
Yeah.
number one. Number two,
Okay.
This
he's
guy's
not
a, this
just going
guy's
to
a
let him off the
degenerate.
hook. Yeah, he's not going to let him off the hook and just be like, yeah, I'll pay for you because I own a bar and don't
I'll
have
just
a mortgage.
give away my bar.
Yeah, dude,
I'm
you're
okay
getting
with that.
soft, man.
I like Shaq's quote where his kids were talking about being rich, and he goes, "Hold up,
You're not
rich. I'm rich.
So you love his dad.
I don't love his dad. There's a difference between financial support and letting his kid almost die to prove a point.
That's fair. He didn't die, though.
Almost.
It all worked out.
Didn't die.
It all worked out.
Just like this absinthe.
Any other quotes,
the absinthe
hidden
worked
gems?
I'm good.
It's rating time, boys. Amen.
One audience award, by the way, a BAFTA award. Alexander Korda Award for Best British Film. 1999.
Best film.
There were like 3 nominees or something.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you, but I like Guy Ritchie a lot.
Me too. I don't know if I said it on this, but I watched The Gentleman. I don't remember if I said it
We
on
started with that.
Yeah. That movie is really good.
So that's a watch ASAP
I
situation. Sounds like.
It's
you
on
would love
Netflix.
it. You would love it for sure.
If you like this movie,
and I think
you
the
will like
show's
The
really
Gentleman.
good too.
You know, for some of our listeners who like struggle, if you don't like language or something, you're not gonna like these movies. But
Not all of them, but this one for sure is a lot of language in this one. Now, his most notable works, The Gentleman, Aladdin. He actually directed Aladdin.
Like the one with Will
real
Smith?
live one with
Yeah.
Will Smith. Sherlock Holmes.
yeah,
Which is
that's
really
the one.
good.
That's
The one with
underrated.
Jude Law and Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
And that is really cool.
I
the way
agree.
he
Oh,
directs
I've seen that.
I
Yeah.
agree. Those are really good. Rachel McAdams.
Rachel McAdams. We love Rachel McAdams.
Um,
Friend of the podcast. We should have her on the show.
Podcast.
Speaking of
Didn't
Will
he
Smith,
do a war
What did we
movie?
do? We did. We've
Did
done.
Guy Ritchie do a war movie?
Let me keep reading. Swept Away, Star, Snatch, Lock,
Covenant,
Stock.
maybe Covenant. Something?
The Covenant. Yes, 2023, recently.
Yeah.
We should watch that.
Yeah, it's good.
Jake Gyllenhaal. How many war movies is Gyllenhaal going to be in?
You just brought up Will Smith from Aladdin. No, what's going on?
What's
with this
going
guy?
on with homeboy?
What's going on with Will Smith? Is this
something's not up. Something's not right.
Something was already not right, but
I mean, to get up and slap somebody.
Has he just been blackballed?
well, no. So he gets so what's
No,
happened
no.
recently is he's tried to relaunch his music career,
Oh, really?
and it is going like he's been accused of using AI to
pumping in
make
AI to...
his crowds look big.
Interesting.
Now, that could be lies too.
Yeah, sure, but also like
But the
just
videos of him are
videos
not
of
very
him rapping
cool.
are it's just there's something
Guys,
about
I've been saying. Okay,
I just don't
okay.
care. I don't.
Our next
Book?
we need to read is Will.
So Will's autobiography
Yes.
at the time when he
Before
was actually
a year
like,
before.
because there was a point in time where he was probably many of our favorite motivational clip guy.
Oh, I
a
think
4 or
he's
5
got.
year
I
span.
think he's
Well,
one of
that
those.
one clip where he talks about dying
Flying.
on the treadmill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. But I mean, he's a well-known Scientologist and open marriage, like tons of. I don't think he's
Is Hollywood? Would you say most if someone is religious, they are Scientology? Is that
I don't know if I would say that.
no?
I think there's a lot of cultish religions that Hollywood supports.
Mm.
A lot of new agey
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, rating time. Will Smith,
Will Smith.
2025, a 0. 2009, maybe a 9. Rating time for me on Lock, Stock.
He's
Two
one of the
Smoking
most
Girls.
talented humans to ever walk the earth.
Him and Justin Timberlake.
Him and Justin Timberlake, the top two most talented, well-rounded.
Is this the next time Justin's came up on the podcast since the infamous
Apple teenies.
and Nipplegate? But yeah,
Apple Teenies. Oh yeah, so he has been in a movie that we've done.
yeah. Social.
I think Alpha Dog's one of his best works. Actually, no.
You said that time.
What's the one with the trailer park?
one with the
his
kid,
yeah.
Parker.
Yes, Parker.
That's very good.
Yeah.
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 Really, really good.
Yeah, he's really good in
that
that.
was a COVID.
I
release,
think
right?
he's a good actor. I actually
Yeah.
like. I think he's good in Trolls.
Dude, I like Trolls a lot. I like Trolls
Did
World
he do
Tour.
any of that writing?
You like World Tour?
I like well it's I like the music in World Tour a lot. I like how I feel at the end when they do the song all together and get the stuff back in their hearts.
Sure.
That's
I like Anna Kendrick.
a great end song. I like the end song very much in Trolls World Tour.
Got it.
All right.
He questioned me. I had to defend myself.
It's not a great movie.
It's not. I fell asleep the first 3 times I tried to watch it.
What's worse than Moana 2 though?
Trying to watch it 3 times. That's worse.
Is that worse?
Maybe.
Moana 2.
We've officially hit the place where I'm trying to find all real movies for our kids every time we watch a movie.
I know. It's like
You're trying to-
It's pretty exciting.
It's an exciting.
We're
place
making
to
a lot
be.
of concessions with Mrs. Ramsey. It's amazing.
Say it again.
We watched Cool Runnings. We watched Cool Runnings last night, 2
You're
nights ago.
trying to find what?
Real people movies,
Oh, okay.
non-animated
Instead of
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's opening up a whole new world.
Have you guys watched Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe?
Yep, we watched that. The Little Princess.
Mm-hmm.
We even did Rookie of the Year, and that was.
I will tell you one
aggressive.
not to do. Minecraft.
Really? You were talking about it on the show. What's
lots of hells.
Yeah.
A lot of
Language.
it definitely there's moments that it goes over their head, but it's like
It's not just language or innuendo that bothers me. It's how they talk. So like if like in the Lego movies, they say they talk to each other very rudely and stupid.
We're so old.
Well, we're talking about our kids here.
I know, but like when I was
okay.
a kid, I watched all of those movies, and they all talk to each other that way.
But if you can directly relate how annoyed you get when your kids are talking to each other that way and what they're watching, wouldn't you just not watch those movies?
Maybe.
I mean, I can basically track it back to what they're saying to what they've watched on, because
it did offer opportunities, and what I love is you have the conversation during or right after or whatever. But yeah, Minecraft.
Until we find the movie that we just want to make the concession on because we want to watch the movie.
Yeah,
that's what I do.
Also an option.
That's my move,
Yeah.
which is clearly the way that I grew up.
I will tell you this. I want to play Minecraft now.
Really?
Dude, if it is what I think it is, it's literally
It's like building.
You just make whatever. I mean, I don't want to say whatever.
Worst. I hate games that have no end.
Oh, you would hate Sims.
I
Sim
hated
Cities.
Sims. I hated it so
loved
much.
it.
I like Sim. You remember Sim City?
Yeah.
Hated
That was
it.
cool.
Awesome.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
So
Very cool.
So annoying.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yeah.
Like, if someone told you what the point of the game was, like, hey, Marcus, you got to make $100,000 in a month, would that make it more fun for you?
Probably.
Hey, Marcus.
Then that's what you
the
need to do is
goal
create
is to
it.
make $100,000 in a month.
The problem then would be that I wouldn't stop. So like, there's no. You guys know this. I don't really have like an off switch.
Yeah.
Like,
When's the last time you guys played video games?
I mean, I play every now and then with the kids.
What do you play?
I mostly just talk them into playing different Mario games. We got a bunch of Mario games for the Switch.
Mario Kart for us. Our Switch no longer connects to the TV.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah,
Get
man,
a
it's
Switch
such-
too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Or a PS5?
But
Mario Kart's
there's a fun game called Mario plus Rabbids. That if I was gonna say like the last game that I sat down and played through, it would be that
Mario plus what?
Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
Rabbids. Okay, got it.
Yeah, it's like there's strategy and you've got to like you have to win.
Having one of your kids be frustrated with a video game and say, "Dad, can you beat this level for me?" is pretty awesome. It is pretty
Dude,
awesome.
I think about, so we got Crash Bandicoot, and two things went through my head as we were playing it. One,
This is so hard.
way too hard.
It is hard.
And two, I am so much better because I spent hours trying to get it.
Exactly. And I try to tell them that too because like them failing over and over and over again is so good for them.
Have you guys played the
And you know
old-
what? At the time, hold on before you
Yeah.
go. But at the time, I knew my friends were using cheat codes or they figured it out before I did. And at the time, I didn't appreciate how good it was that I didn't know the cheat code and I didn't figure it out. And looking back, it served me so well. Now, I'm not going to track all my success to, playing video games for hours, but there's something to be said for that.
those
I
old
agree.
games were very difficult.
That's why I like video games more than like shows. Like
the
I would
old-
much rather my kids
To
spend
do something
3
than
hours
watch
playing
something?
video games.
That's an
than-
interesting
yeah.
take.
Diddy Kong was very difficult. That
Oh,
one
On
was
what,
yeah.
64?
Yep.
Yeah.
For Sega?
I think it was Super. I wanted to say Super Nintendo, but I'm not sure.
I had a Donkey Kong that was
Donkey Kong. That was
the
first. then Diddy Kong.
PlayStation, or that was for my PlayStation.
It might have been PlayStation. Very hard. And then there is on the Switch. I don't know. It's like it's one with like a bunch of old games on it. Aladdin and Lion King.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, impossible.
Impossible.
Yeah,
So hard.
yeah.
Yeah. So like I don't know that anybody's ever beat it.
Prove it. Keep telling
If
yourself
you've
that.
ever beat it, email us at
thecoverpod.
thecoverpod@gmail.com.
And if you know Rachel McAdams and or Anna Kendrick personally,
You know what? Throw
You know what?
throw in
I bet
Jennifer
we could
Lawrence.
make it happen.
We want to see
I know
her
we
too.
can make it happen.
Yeah.
Emma Stone actually is who we really want.
Ryan
Yeah. I agree.
Gosling. Yep. All of them.
Emma Stone.
Well, because Rem likes.
I like Gosling. I am Knuff. I'm picturing Emma Stone sitting right there having a blast with us.
Hey, Emma.
I think so.
Emma would love this show.
See you.
Eh.
Rating time. I am in 8.1.
I'm going back to no decimals.
What's yours?
7.
Yeah, that makes sense. 7.4.
Love it.
I enjoyed it a lot, but
Yeah.
I hadn't watched it in 20 years, and I thought it was fun.
20 years from now, you'll watch it again.
Yeah, maybe. Me and Reed.
20 years.
Me and
34-year-old.
Me and Ezra. Yeah.
You get so many options.
Keep making friends.
Oh, so
Literally making friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the cult celebration Ezra video.
Oh, so funny.
So great.
What?
So did you watch? Is it Godson? Our new safety that has 2 picks now on the season. His celebration in the end
Bynum?
zone.
Bynum, yeah.
He takes Blue and he does Blue's like
Oh, that was
celebration
good.
thing. But all the kids did it. My kids were doing it.
Oh, really?
He sent
Yeah.
a video of
My
Ezra
kids
doing
were
it.
doing
I
it.
can't believe it's taken so long for kids to to hang on to Blue. Blue's been doing that for what? 7
Long
years,
time.
8 years.
Yeah.
So Riley and I were sitting in the kitchen watching the end of the game, eating dinner with the kids, and we miss the first kick,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm distraught. I slam the table. I don't get upset like that. I slam the table. Riley starts laughing. I'm like, "What are you laughing about?" She's like, "Blue like fainted into the end zone when we
Oh
missed it."
my
I'm like,
gosh.
"Are you serious?"
Oh my
laughing right
gosh.
now.
She just laughed.
Come on.
And she's a pretty hardcore fan. Yeah, it's not great. All right, what's next? Hi.
Dude, he is to that point, that is commitment. Because if you're blue, because he goes to Northview, right?
Oh yeah,
Like he
At least
he is a
do.
Colts fan, but to commit in that moment to make people laugh amidst a really like the end of a game.
I would say of all the mascots, whenever you see them
He's the
all
leader.
together, he's definitely.
Oh yeah,
he's probably one of the most.
he
tenured.
reinvented mascots for at least professional football. I mean, he is the leader when you watch all of the.
His little dance thing is so funny.
It's great.
It's provocative. Gets
The Colts are on the national stage between our national anthem
we're for
guy.
sure winning the Super Bowl
Well, we have the
no doubt about
MVP.
it.
I don't know if we'll win the Super Bowl. We have the MVP.
and
I
MVP Jonathan Taylor.
What's the comeback? What's the comeback qualifications now? Like Danny Dimes can get that, can he?
No.
He
No.
Dude, he
can't.
got cut. Of course.
Yeah, he didn't play the whole season.
He was on Minnesota last year, wasn't
He's definitely a comeback candidate. Danny Dimes?
I would say he's comeback player of the year.
I mean, if Joe Flacco can. So the problem is they changed it after Joe Flacco.
he? Well, you can't win comeback player of the year and offensive player of the year. So, and Jonathan Taylor's going to win MVP. So,
He's a stud. You know, he had the second fastest run in 5 years. The only person faster in the last 5 years were Raheem Mostert in 2020.
no way. Wow.
Raheem Mostert, Purdue Boilermaker.
Must start.
We got Notre Dame, Purdue, a winless Notre Dame team.
Winless.
Winless.
Really?
0-2, yeah.
Wow.
Two
I
games
wouldn't.
down.
I mean, Purdue's a lot better than we have been.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Is it in West Lafayette? Is
Nope.
it South Bend.
South Bend.
Yeah.
Hey, what's coming up next?
Well, if you commit to it, catch me if you can.
I got you.
All right, catch me if you can. Hilarious book that at some point I
It's
realized
very funny.
I was laughing at this dude for like the first 75% of the book and then realized what he was doing to people. And I felt so gross for laughing at him for so long. I don't know. You'll get it.
I guess I will.
You'll get it. Yeah. But if you know the movie with Leo, and this is the autobiography of, help me out with the name, Frank Abagnale.
Yep.
Most famous Czech
Counterfeiter
of our nation's history, probably.
Not from Czechoslovakia, but he is a Czech.
He's
He's a Czech
Yugoslavian Czech
He
counterfeiter.
fakes, yes.
Just kidding, he's German.
Goodbye.